Hi, I'm Simonetti. I'm a lifelong dancer, a yogi, and a current all-star West Coast swing dancer. I'm the teacher of Yoga for Dancers with Dana. I taught 2 workshops at MADjam 2016. Saturday, Recover, Stretch, and Strengthen, and Sunday, Morning Flow Yoga Power. Yoga is excellent for dancers to practice as it helps warm their bodies up by stretching and strengthening their various muscle and body parts, as well as energizing and oxygenating their bodies to prepare for another long day of dancing, competing, and performing. In this weekend's workshops, we practice sun salutation, Surya Namaskar. This is a moving, flowing sequence of various asana poses that helps to warm up the body and then prepare for practicing of additional asana poses to help stretch and strengthen. I will now demonstrate Surya Namaskar, the 2 different versions that we practiced. Standing at the top of the mat in Tadasana, inhaling, looking up towards the sky, arching back, folding forward, bringing your hands to the ground, inhaling, coming up halfway, exhaling, folding forward, bring your nose to your knees, stepping 1 foot back, stepping a 2nd foot back, bringing your knees, chest, and chin to the ground, and slithering forward into Bhujangasana, low cobra, pressing through the palms, lifting up and arching back. Then tucking your toes, pushing up, bringing your hips back into downward facing dog, stretching out the legs, the arms, and then stepping 1 foot at a time, bringing your feet back up to the front of the mat, coming up halfway, exhaling and folding forward, and inhaling and sweeping your arms up and back, bringing your hands to heart center, Pranamasana. The 2nd version of sun salutation we practiced, I will now teach as well. Inhaling and looking up towards the sky, exhaling, folding forward, inhaling halfway, exhaling, folding forward, stepping, and we're hopping into Chaturanga, coming through into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog, and then coming up to downward facing dog. And stepping, jumping, or hopping, bringing your feet to the front of the mat, coming halfway up, inhale, exhale, folding forward, inhale, sweeping your arms up and back, and finishing at heart center. An additional pose that we practiced was Vrikshasana, tree pose. This particular asana pose is excellent for dancers as it strengthens the muscles in your leg and your stomach and works on balancing skills that dancers can then take onto the dance floor and use this as you're executing various turns or 1-footed spins. So to do Vrikshasana, you're going to root down through your standing foot and leg and take your opposite foot, placing it along that standing leg, anywhere along the leg, the inner thigh, or even half lotus. Wherever you put it, as long as it's not along the knee, leveling off your hips, bringing your hands to heart center, finding that drishti focal point out in front of you, really rooting down through the ground, stretching up towards the sky and elongating, looking up, working on that balance, as well as strengthening the standing leg, and then releasing the pose and executing it then on the opposite side. Additional asana poses we practiced in the workshops this weekend included Warrior 1, Warrior 2, various backbending poses, and various twisting poses. Many of these practiced poses help to oxygenate the body, re-energize yourselves. Along with the physical asana poses that we practiced, we also did some breathing pranayama techniques and some meditating, relaxing and preparing our bodies by stretching and strengthening for another long day of dancing. Thank you to all the workshop attendees and participants and participating in my Yoga for Dancers MADjam March Madness Purple Power Yoga for Dancers workshops. I can be reached at 917-912-7034 or at Dana Simonetti at att.net or on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, Dana Simonetti. Thank you.
MADjam Productions.